Hi there. Welcome to another pick card. Today we are doing a very amazing topic, and it's about, do you want to learn how to normalize disappointment? I'm using the Ethereal Bloom Tarot and the Ethereal Visions. Is it ethereal or eternal? Ethereal, yeah. ETH. Yep, so we have got the whole package here today. You'll be choosing from the Ethereal Bloom, and then we'll use the vision to clarify. So let's see how many files do we have today. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's, so many. All right. So you have pile number 1, 2 of Swords. Pile number 2, 5 of Cups. Pile number 3, 6 of Cups. 4, 8 of Swords. Pile number 7. Pile number 5, 7 of Wands. And pile number 6, Page of Cups. So can we do something? Oh my god, I'm stretching. Today I had planned, like, I'm gonna have an amazing gym session. I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna like lift weights, like after the infection and everything. Oh my god, it was like what do you call it, the tumbleweed. So it just kept like one infection after the other. So I'm just gonna do this. All right, so pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so take a good look at your cards. If you have decided, you can directly move to your reading. Okay, so let's see about you. 2 of Swords. This could be a friend of yours that disappointed you. Pile number 1 or 2 of Swords. This friend of yours has been a friend since quite some time now, and the reason why I'm giving this is like you'll deal with this detachment better when you know what your current situation is, and then I'll be able to give you a new perspective on how to deal with this. So this is your friend who you trusted, and I just got like they betrayed you. They kind of approached your crush or something like that, or they crossed the boundary. They violated the bro code. You can be a female as well watching this, okay? But they did something of that sort which kind of baffled you, disappointed you, and I guess you're now questioning every friendship in your life. Okay, so let's see. Let's ask your spirit guides. So you got the Knight of Wands. You got the Ace of Pentacles. And then you got the Lovers. Correct. So there is a reason for this disappointment that you're dealing with right now. Okay. The main reason I would say is with the Knight of Wands. This person has always been like this, and I feel this is the first time your boundaries has been like violated, or this is the first time that sorry, I just remembered a joke. So it is like I the other day I saw like I got 7 views and it was 7 days ago. So I was thinking, so today I've got 6 different piles. So I think each of you can watch one. Okay, it was funny in my head. I don't know. But okay, focusing on you. Paloma one. With the Night of Wands, this has always been there. Okay, what you are seeing now is something that has been done like forever. Whenever this person violated your boundary, you did not react to it, or you did not rightly respond to it the way you're doing now. Right now you feel more hurt and shattered is because uh, they let this connection die by thousand cuts, death by thousand cuts. So it's that. And with this Ace of Pentacles, what happened in their mind is you let go no matter what. You'll excuse them no matter what. Okay, and then actually, you know what, it mattered now. So this person does not see the gravity or the depth of the emotions you carry for your crush. Okay, and this person must have violated that. They went for them, or they must have done something behind your back to violate your trust regarding this matter. With this disappointment, you are learning to kind of see how this person has um, never never valued you as a person, never valued how many times you excuse their behavior. Okay, I get a very frivolous, I'm hearing frivolous, I don't know the meaning. I'll look it up later after this reading, but this person has a very frivolous attitude. I hope it means like, avara sort of. So avara is a Hindi word, and with the translation, I think call it someone who does not like someone who breaks rules a lot for the sake of excitement, the adrenaline, or the uh, what is that boost that you get, dopamine boost. Okay, just for that sake. And this person has never really seen or valued you as a friend apart from whatever transactions would happen in your life with them. So it's good that you're here on this reading, because it's like a wake up call that this disappointment was always there. It's just now being revealed to you with your friend. This does not mean though that every friendship is going to end up like that. With this person especially, the signs, the patterns that are now going to come up for you, that is what going to help you understand who is your friend really. Okay. Yeah, so I do feel like I would like to pull 2 more cards so that we can move on. How can you move on from this disappointment? Or how can you normalize this? Because, see, the intention of normalizing this disappointment or this entire concept is when you are able to it becomes a gamble then. Okay, because when a person, that they are going to disappoint you, that there is a higher possibility of them not living up to your expectations, and that's normal. And on the other hand, you can always have expectations, because you are a human, and with expectations, the expectations you usually have with people is something the way you show up for them. So it's not really expectations, it's more of a reciprocation that many people have considered it as expectations. Okay, now if my way of showing up for you is from a point where I love people pleasing, I love being a narcissist, and I love you putting yourself second, right? So this is also an expectation, right? And when you don't do it, you're like, no, I have stronger boundaries. I'm not going to be, people pleasing like you. I won't do that, for you either. And you need to stop as well. So that's where a boundary is disrupted. So I'm just trying to tell you that there is two sides of a coin, and it's always the way it's been like framed, I would say. The way you frame it, the way you frame your experiences, it always matters. Okay, so with this expectation that you had, like you being a good friend of mine, I'm not saying that you were wrong or they were right. I'm saying that at a point there will always be a point where they'll disappoint. Okay, so when it comes to this disappointment, you need to be aware that they cannot show up for you in this moment, and you expecting them to show up this way in spite of their incapability is putting you through more damage than needed. Okay, so again, with this Eight of Swords, I do feel like with Three of Pentacles, there is, it bothers you. It kind of, it is like a domino effect in your work life. It is a domino effect in your, family dynamics, or even other friend groups as well. You kind of rethink everything because of this one person, and it's quite natural, it's quite normal as well. But one thing I would say is, pile number one, this was a long time coming, and this person has been getting away with this since quite some time now, and it was like a high time that you realize this. With this crush, I don't see anything wrong happening. I don't see they kind of seeing you in a bad light. But your friend, whoever has kind of, not kind of, they have, I do feel they have betrayed you in some way or shape or form. This friend of yours, they were never a friend to you. Okay, you on the other hand were an amazing friend to them, and that's how you kind of decode this disappointment. You showed up the way you always intended to. You were always honest, you were always intentional, and that's what mattered. Now this person lost you, that is their loss. Okay, and the way you will normalize this is by focusing on the patterns, focusing on every little detail that made you feel wrong, that made you feel like you were forgiving, you were over giving, you were over extending yourself. Okay, that's how you normalize disappointment in friendships for you. All right, pile number one, that's all I had for you. I hope you like this. Subscribe as well, and comment if you need. Until then, take heed. Bye. Hi, pile number two, who chose Five of Cups. Let me just brighten this and see. But it gets too bright. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay. So you have the Five of Cups. I feel like I get it. You thinking that you missed out on something. So I do feel you think that you missed out on something. I do feel something is not. Sorry, that's pile number one. I do feel with your energy right now, you somehow carry this subtle sense of regret with you. You might think that you must have missed out on something, but you didn't. I just wanted to remind you that you didn't. Okay, so let's see how would Five of Cups viewer who chose Five of Cups would deal with disappointment. How would they normalize disappointment, spirits? One thing I would say, you are a very spiritually inclined. You are a very let me just place your cards. You got the Judgment, you got the Justice, and and you got the Knight of Swords. Alright, so one thing I would say, you are a very spiritually aware and honest person. With honesty, this entity, I would call it an entity, attached to it that demands uh, your your sacrifice. Okay, with honesty, you're sacrificing a very um I would call it, you sacrifice this greed in you. You sacrifice this anger in you. With honesty, you sacrifice, being safe, being in your comfort zone, right? um, and on top of that, you're very spiritual as well. Like, I do feel either you're very religious or you're spiritual, either or. You have this divine light in you, I would say. So your disappointments are not really about um, people around you. It's more like world affair, and things going around you, and it is natural for you to kind of take it on your body or take it in your heart, and feel sad to a point where you might feel it. You might even cry about it. You might even feel depressed about it, right? You might even would want to, like, take a break from your routine because this has affected you so much, right? Like, I would say, like, maybe the things that happened recently with the students in India, or the things that happened with religious place, or the floods that happened in Assam. So it's just an example, doesn't have to be exactly this, but yeah, they do bother you. And as a religious and a spiritual person, it is quite normal to feel this way, because I remember this Gautam Buddha's story, where he would look at the people in his kingdom and he would feel their pain. He would feel all this sadness, this depression, this um, anxiety, this unfair, unjust, um, inflicted pain on them. So he left his wife, his sons, to embrace a life of monk, or someone who's surrendered to the universe, right? Because he couldn't take it no more. And with you, it is similar, because you have learned to be empathetic after being put through a lot of problems, a lot of hardships, and it's not easy to come out of it on your own. While you, pal number two, did that, it's normal for you to feel disappointed when it's happening around you and nobody is helping, and you feel like you want to help and you want to protect them. So I have been here, I have felt this. I have cried over it. I have asked my mother, my dad, my sister, everyone. I've asked, like, everyone I could, like, why is this happening? Why do I feel everything? Why do I feel the pain of the animal that just died in front of me? But nobody would help me, because they don't understand, they don't get it, they don't get why would I feel the pain. They would just ask me to, like, not look at it or just forget about it, which is a very shallow answer to such a deep, beautiful emotion that I was experiencing. Because the reason I called it beautiful is, one thing is, I'm able to empathize with something that is in pain and is struggling. Second thing, this emotion is something that not everyone would experience. So for you, your realization of this, that I am able to experience this even though the other person is a separate, altogether human from me, is a very big deal. Okay, so the way you can deal with disappointments like this is, first, feel I want to say feel grateful, but and at the same time I wanted to say feel or have gratitude. So I was like, feel grateful. Okay, so feel grateful for having this emotion because it is a gift from God, and even if it doesn't feel in this moment, it will. You are you are capable of having this feeling is because you are meant to purge this in a very bigger powerful uh, manifestation and bring ease to the people who have really wished to be freed from pain and anxiety like that. So if you feel disappointed now, what you're doing is you're giving up, you're quitting your entire journey, you're quitting on the power that you're sitting on. Okay, with this justice and judgment, I do feel it's always connected to a higher calling. Whenever you feel like you want to feed the hungry, the poor, it is always stemming from what I didn't get, what I was made to feel, and what I can do for someone else. This is a very beautiful thing to have. Okay, pal number two. So don't I mean, again, to at the risk of sounding like a normie, do not feel bad, do not feel that you're behind, do not feel that you are alone, because there are a lot of people like you, like even me, even I've been through this. But I've learned that rather than feeling sorry and disappointed, I would find ways to be present, to be helpful in this present moment, and instead of asking for help or a way to kind of reach this particular thing that made me feel bad, I would just go and you know um, give help to the person who's been right in front of my eyes, right? So that is one way that you can deal with this disappointment and make it normal for you, because God will bless your pockets soon, so that he can bless others, or she can bless others. I do believe God is a she, but then um, oceans have sparkles, so I do feel that would be a girl dad's job. I just for like uh, to see how much my dad knows me, I showed him like two random images of a very random kind of outfit and jewelry, and I showed him, he and I asked him like what would I choose, and he looks up at me and he looks back at the two options and he's like, none. You just wanting to irritate me. And I'm like, yeah, right. So yeah, that way I do feel like sometimes God is a girl dad. But again, okay, so what is the outcome of this, right? So I did shuffle two cards with for pile number 1, so I'll do that with you as well. So you have Page of Wands and Six of Cups. With this disappointment, pile number 2, you're learning to master these emotions, to pick your battles, to invest in things that will not deplete you, because sometimes people, no matter how much you help them, how much you give them, they will hate you, they will still hate you. With Page of Wands, I feel like whatever investment opportunities you get, you should be able to take decisions with a bigger picture, rather than just seeing what's there in front of you and just like being charitable and just giving away all your hard earned money. Okay, if that's the way you're thinking of helping or trying to come out of this disappointment. So yeah, I mean, these are the two ways you can normalize this disappointment that you're feeling, but doesn't have to be. If anything else inspired you for this about this reading, please like, share and subscribe if anyone else might need this video. you know Other than that, let me know in the comments how you felt about this reading, or if not, take heed, my friend. Hi, pile number 3, you chose Six of Cups. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what disappointment you're dealing with and how can you normalize that so that it doesn't affect you. I think you're trying to understand why people aren't like you, or the way you show up in a connection. It mostly nobody has ever shown up like that. Okay, with Six of Cups I get like your current energy is you trying to understand people who are rather, like, you don't need to understand anyone. They already showed you what they are. So wasting your energy in understanding and bending over backwards to kind of accommodate their personality and you settling for bare minimum should never be on your checklist, by the way. Let's see, how can you deal with this disappointment that you're facing right now? So you have, okay, all right, you have the Lovers, the Empress. You are very intricate features. That's what I heard with the Lovers. You have very intricate features, not only your face but your soul. With this Empress, you have Two of Cups. I do feel like one of the conclusions that you have arrived at is, oh wait, my iPad. Yeah, one of the conclusions I feel you've arrived to is, I'm gonna be just an asshole to assholes, and I'm gonna be a princess to princesses, and I'm gonna be amazing to amazing people, which is correct in a way when they are adamant or they are fixated on showing you or disrespecting you over and over again. Okay, so take this as a yes and a no kind of situation. Yes, why? Because yeah, they are giving you no other choice than treating you like that, so might as well just be a bitch, right? But no, why? Because you will you'll miss out on you'll miss out on the beautiful things you're capable of making by just being you will miss out on being this amazing human, this Empress that you already are. Okay, now you can be a boy or a girl watching this reading. Doesn't have to be like a man or a woman. What is happening? What is happening? Why is this being weird? Yeah, okay. Sorry. It's just like I'm looking at the screen right now. I'm not even looking at the cards. I'm looking at the screen and the cards are like floating weirdly. Like this guy, this is bothering me. So, yeah. With the Lovers, the Empress, and Two of Cups, pile number 3, sorry, my bad. The best way for you to deal with a disappointment, especially when it comes to romantic connections, or I get friendships. Your family is very strong for some reason. Like you have very good bond with your families. But I don't think your romantic partners have ever lived up to the standards or the potential that you exist in. Okay, the best way to deal with this disappointment is to not attach everything to yourself with this Two of Cups. Like if that person, let's say, God forbid this happens, but if it did, if that person cheats on you, it doesn't have to be your character flaw or something that you caused that person to cheat on you. It doesn't have to be like that, right? Or in any case, it need not to be like that. So it's not your responsibility as a human to monitor the stupid flaws that a person carries with themselves in spite of your presence, okay? So let's say if this person was with the person they cheated on, this romantic interest, right? If they were in a connection with them, they would still cheat on them, because it's not about you. It's or it's not that you caused it to happen. It's that this person has you know a very the planetary alignment in their chart is basically like a fucking moron, and they should like literally be punished for that. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, it's not your fault, baby. You are an amazing human as always. And this was just like an example. You don't have to take it to heart, like, yeah, your partner is cheating. No. If that's the case, you will know, right? But I'm just saying, like, whatever they did, it's not your responsibility. Whatever your friends did, the way they behaved in spite of you being such loving and caring, it's I just realized that this could be my reading as well. Like, when I watch my own videos, I'm like so shocked because the accuracy is so amazing. So I just feel like, yeah, this is something that even I need to hear as well with you, like my future self. So yeah, I don't know, should I? Okay. So very unrelated to this topic, I was talking about like how I view my own videos. So I always used to think that my higher self is someone who has already achieved a lot of things, and she is some future version of me. But while recording these videos and then going back to them for guidance when I want to hear like something very unbiased, and like, of course I trust myself more than any other reader out there. Whenever I go back to my videos, I just realize that my higher self is right now in this moment recording that video, recording that message, putting it out there. So it's not always linear. I don't know why, but I just wanted to say this to you. That's the reason why I asked, like, should I say it? So, and then I just got like, yeah, come on. Okay, coming back to you. It's not always your fault. Pile number 3. When I said it's not always, I mean like more often than none. Because if you keep on taking responsibility for someone else's character flaw, I feel like you will end up depleting yourself. With this 2 of cups, which is a very mutual energy, it's not a mutual thing. It does not have to be always a mutual breakup. Sometimes you need to be a villain so that you can thrive, you can be more peaceful, you can progress further and not take this leech on your back and carry it to a brighter future. It's not your responsibility to carry the weight of this incompetent person. I'm just so pissed. If this is your ex or if this is your friend who kind of did this to you in a way where you're just like questioning everything, I just want to say that like I said, with the 6 of cups, not everyone is you. You will never find everyone like you because you are very rare. And as soon as you accept that, as soon as you start filtering people, like even I've started filtering people from my life. And you know how people say like, nah, it's okay, Instagram is not that big deal, but for me it is. So I've started like blocking people off. Okay, so yeah, all right. What's gonna come out of this what's gonna come out of this all of this, right? Like, good. So you have the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. With this Four of Pentacles and Six of Swords, I get like one thing you will learn is burning bridges is not such a bad thing. Second thing you will learn is the aftermath of burning a bridge. Oh, I'm going to do a tarot reading on this as well. Like burning the bridges and the aftermath of that. Okay, so the aftermath is not so bad. You will never run into these people ever again once you block them out of your life, and you will never feel left in this despair or in this depressed energy because of someone else. Like you will never feel like it's your fault to maintain this entire connection or take the load entirely on yourself. So alright, that's all I had for you. This disappointment is something that is going to bring the best version of you out, and I do believe in you for all the reasons you are on my channel. I do believe in you. Okay, take heed, my friend, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Dear Eight of Swords, welcome to your reading. Let's see what's disappointed you and how can you normalize it so that you move forward to your blessings and just not stay stuck with this feeling, because disappointment is very common, but it stays with you. It stays for a longer time. Okay, all right, Eight of Swords. Let's see what your current energy is, but we do have an answer, and I love this answer for you. I do feel something too with you walked away from someone, something, some opportunity. Let me tell you one thing, baby. Whatever is meant for you will always circle back to you. Okay, so don't feel bad about that. Oi. Okay, this is good. I might have pushed it way too ahead. Wait, let me just. Okay, so there was a lot of roller coaster that happened behind the screen for you. Yeah, a lot of things are happening for you as well. Pile number 4. 4, yeah, 4. Because as much as you feel like you are put into a situation, or you feel hand tied, or you feel stuck, or you feel drowning, or you feel suffocated, you feel lost, you feel like you're missing out, it's completely valid, because right now, like this swords around you. Wait. Are making you feel like that, so it's going to just a second. Yeah, whatever you're going through right now, it kind of is indicating with these swords is something that you can see right now, and right now in front of you, you could come across things that are feeling disappointing, that are not going your way, that are not happening your way, which is completely normal because you got 3 major cards. Okay, so whatever is at play for you, it is bigger than your human power, right? I just wanted to add 2 more cards for you with the World, because I wanted to show you what you missed out. I mean, what could have happened if you would have stayed. So with this World and 8 of Cups, sorry. So whatever you walked away from, okay, it not only kind of, what is my vocabulary, dude? It's horrible nowadays. Wait. Yeah, okay. So whatever you missed out on, or you think you missed out on, or You dodged a huge bullet. You walked away from something which was going to take away all your chi. That's what I'm hearing. Chi is the magic that is within you, that was going to take away all your chi. Something that you built, everything would have been gone. Okay, whatever you walked away from, if you had like stayed on the path and I wanted to say been with this person, but I'm not sure. I'm not getting any romantic energy right now, but could be. Take it how it resonates, okay? So you could have lost a lot of things if you would have stayed with this person. I don't know why I'm. So let's just go with the messages. What's coming? Like, you think you missed out on an opportunity. You think, uh, you know, there is something better out there for you. There is, okay? You got 3 major cards, and actually 4 major cards, and then you have just 2 minors sitting on the spread for you right now, because I am surprised by the disappointments that you faced, because I do feel you have been defeated, like purposely, by people around you. I do feel you have been harboring a lot of snakes around you with this Eight of Swords. I do feel you might be feeling very much depleted and drained out of your energy because of these people around you, and you still are such a good person to them. You're still such a amazing, I don't know, daughter or son or husband or wife to this person or people, because such a great family to these people. Because why would you do that? Like, why would you go against uh, someone who's helping you, someone who's trying to be there for you, and you would just sabotage and purposefully just break their will, break their joy, break their chi to move forward. So again, I mean, this is like a specific message. If doesn't fit, don't take it. But if it resonated, you would be sitting on your desk saying, yeah, yes, it did resonate. But apart from that, the disappointments that you face right now, for people who think that they're lost or feel that they're lost right now, or they have no direction, everything is happening for a reason. That's the confirmation, the whistle that you might hear. I'm not sure if you can hear it or not, but the whistle that you just heard, it's a confirmation that things are happening, bigger things at play, and your disappointment is very valid. That is why the universe is taken into account the people that are kind of sabotaging your progress right now, and they're removing them one by one. So whoever is coming next is going to be, I want to say, your person. Now, if it's in business, it's in career, it's in love, take it how it resonates. It's in family, take it how it resonates. But that is going to be your person or your manifestation. So the way you want to deal with this disappointment is to be disappointed, which is so surprising, because with other 2 piles it was very I could make sense of it, but with you I cannot make sense of it, because your cards are all positive. Okay, whatever you're disappointed in, it's just a temporary thing. So is there a way you can manage this? Is there a way you can channel this into something beautiful, something different, right? If you can, maybe you can just channel it into music. If you like singing, if you like hiking, adventure sports, gym, whatever you'd like, right? But good things are on the way, babe. So yeah, don't worry about it, you got this. All right, so that's all I had for you. Like, share, subscribe, or comment, and until then, take heed. All right, file number 5. You have 7 of Wands, and I called you file number 7. So with this 7 of Wands, what are you defending? What are you holding out on? You're holding on to something that is completely valid for you to hold on to, because universe wants to tell me to tell you that with this tower as well. I don't know, I can't seem to like get my eyes of this. It's happening with this high priestess and the world with ace of swords. It is happening. So whatever this that you're holding on to right now, keep on holding because it's happening. I do feel for some of you it's a person, for some of you it's a job. I want to say, like, keep on holding because better is coming, or keep on holding because this person is coming, or keep on holding because you have such a huge opportunity that is brewing for you. Okay, so let's see what disappointment you're dealing with and how can you normalize this. All right, so you got quite a lot of cards. So you have ace of swords, page of pentacles, two of wands, sorry I did that again, ten of wands and page of swords. I think it's my neighbor. Anyways, with this page of swords, page of ace of swords, page of pentacles, two of wands, page of swords, and 10 of wands, I want to say your disappointment is with something that has even not gotten a chance to bloom yet, something that is in future, something that is still immature to even be treated the way you are treating it right now. With this two of wands, you're plotting, you're planning, you're doing everything without the action which requires to be taken. Page of swords, it's like you're looking for some hint, some sign that has already been given to you, but you still want, like with this 10 of wands, you still require like 10 other signs for you to establish this action, because the only action card we have is the page of pentacles, that is materializing things in reality, but you are fixated on how to make it perfect. So your disappointment is all connected to making things perfect, and if it's not perfect, you're greatly disappointed. How to detach from this? I want to say, with this ace of swords, the best thing you can do and deal with this disappointment is to let it be the way it feels imperfect. So let's say it's a sketch of a person, right? Maybe you got the eyes wrong, maybe you got the nose wrong, or maybe you got the entire face wrong. That's okay. Keep it to a side where you can still view it, and then make another one that is better than this. Now you might say, no, but why don't I just better this one? Because you will never know what's better until you put it outside of your head and then judge it. Okay. This is something even I go through. Like, I just want everything to be perfect, otherwise I'm not I don't bother. But recently what I've started doing is like, so like I said, I'm obsessed with clouds, and I think another paint with me video I'm gonna upload soon. So I'm obsessed with clouds, and I'm never getting these clouds correct for some reason. So I've started like just going with the flow, going what feels correct, and then perfecting it later. So I've already made like a painting, but I'm gonna add more colors, add more hue, saturation to it, so that it gets, the end result is seen, like the one thing that I have in mind, it's delivered into the canvas. But without the imperfect one, I would never know. So for you, pile number 5, to deal with this disappointment, you need to first make it imperfect. Then you will have the other duality for you to compare. Like we live in a dual world. Of course you need the good and the bad. Of course you need the right and the wrong. Otherwise how will you prove the either, right? So with you, getting things done, putting it on a paper, taking action is something which is bigger, which is the lesson that is just coming out of this. Okay, how would this help? Let's ask spirit guides. You have the Queen of Swords and the Hangman. So I asked, like, how would this help, right? And then you have the Temperance. So you will learn like how things were catastrophized in your head. It was like built. Come on, the devil, and look what the devil is hiding, the Five of Cups. So the reason what would come out of this situation, what would come out of you normalizing this disappointment is, first of all, you learn to make things first, then you will start perfecting it, which will help you, which will give you more skill and talent than just sitting on an idea. Okay, second thing, you will learn to understand like how much your head or your thoughts can deproportion the smallest and slightest inconvenience in your mind. Okay, fourth thing that would happen is you will just know how puny this entire problem was and how you were overthinking just for no reason. So rather just take action, rather just be an Aries and just take action and think about it later. Okay. And with this Queen of Swords, I'm getting like you will have such great wisdom and stories of things that you did impulsively with this Hangman as well. Like you'll have this nice archive of stories that will help you feel lighter about your decision. Like it's not so serious, it's not so deep, you don't have to think about it in all five dimensions to make it exist. So all right, if that made sense to you, because it was like a roller coaster for me, please like, share and comment. This is where I'm gonna leave you right now, pile number 5, and I'm gonna go to pile number 6. All right, bye. All right, my dear, pile number 6, Page of Cups, my cutie patooties. I split the deck and I just got the Death. So it's talking about an ending that we kind of recently approached. Maybe you graduated, maybe you kind of passed out from something, maybe you acquired a higher learning, maybe you acquired your PhD, maybe you acquired a job position, you ended a position and entered into a new one. You have more responsibilities now. With this Page of Cups, I feel like you're more free to take decisions, to make things, to bend things at your will. I just heard. So yeah, if that resonates, this is your pile. Let's see what disappointments you're dealing with. Justice, yeah, you were dealing a lot of disappointment with the rules, the regulations, law enforcement. Eight of Pentacles, apna Cups, sorry. Eight of Cups. These disappointments were mostly because people were careless, people were insensitive, people lack empathy, and they just, Four of Swords, slept on it. They just kind of immaturely, with this Queen of Swords, these people weren't qualified to do what you are capable of doing. So right now you've stepped into this position and you still have this feeling that you may be disappointed. Okay, so disappointed by the people you once thought would help you. Okay, this is a big thing. You are like questioning, you're not letting them disappoint you, you're not giving them the benefit of the doubt. You're just like already deciding, because I think they might have screwed up somewhere, or they might have messed up something for you before, like in the past, and that is why in this new position you think that they might do this again. Okay, because these are the people you need to work with this Justice. So this disappointment is very clear and it's very logical for you, and I do feel the answers that you have is not something that logic will help you. This is something that there's this people around you are meant to serve you. Okay, one thing I'm learning is the way you can like move easily on from this disappointment is telling them, is communicating it to them that you disappointed me with this. I was counting on you with this. Or you can say that, I don't know, there's more verbal things involved with your disappointment, because if you keep it with you, they will never know where they went wrong. This could be people older than you, this could be people younger than you, this could be people that you respect out of work and obligations. But one thing I want to tell you is, if you do not communicate that you are disappointed, you will leave that rock in you and then you will have to deal with it. Okay, it will manifest as a sickness or as illness in your body, and it will be like an autoimmune disease, for God's sake. Okay, with this Queen of Swords, I'm getting like you do struggle with communicating your disappointments, and this is a very good place for you to start. And I do feel you have a great command over words. So communicating with words is not a problem. It's just to get it out there, just to start, just to initiate a conversation. A very hard conversation of disappointment is where your boundaries are being disrupted. Okay, let's see what is going to be the outcome of the situation, or you learning not to be disappointed anymore. You have the Queen of Pentacles, honey. You will be rewarded with the Magician as well. You have the Ten of Pentacles at the back of your deck, Queen and the Magician. So I do get it from you that pile number 6, you've always been a person who methodically get things done. Your methods are proven to be very successful. Whatever time age you've started like working, you've always proven everyone wrong. Whoever thought less of you or underestimated you, somehow you proved them wrong, and they're just eating their own words now. So one thing I love about you is you did not let it get you. You did not let the words get you. But what happened is, like, when the people that you trusted disappointed you or did the same to you, there was like a dent happening. And that's normal, but you need to fix it, baby, because death by 1,000 cuts is a not good way, or it's not a great way to die or to let a connection die. Okay, you have to speak, you have to tell. And I have been through that by people that I considered my family. Blood is thicker than water, so blood of a covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, right? So yeah, I have been disappointed by them, and disappointed in a way where I literally had to justify why I was hurt. So that is why I stopped explaining, and that's how death by 1,000 cuts happened to me over and over again. So don't let it happen to you, because it manifested as an autoimmune disease in me, and yeah, it's not a good thing to carry. You start like feeling weak, even though if you're not, right? So one thing you should start doing is communicating. Like, I did not like this, I'm not explaining. If you feel the need to explain it. But if you don't feel the need to explain, don't explain. Just set a boundary and burn the bridge. Okay, because what's coming ahead is a lot more prosperity, people who think on your wavelength, people who match your energy, people who match your freak. I just heard getting all kinky with the Magician. And I don't know, saw someone tying someone's wrist. Dude, what is happening? This is not that type of reading. And frankly, I cannot do that reading because I can't keep a straight face. I'll just keep blushing and just like I would just want to run away. Yeah, I saw this reading, 18 plus reading of like how your person would something something. I mean, of course, it's 18 plus, right? So I was so shocked, like the way the tarot reader was describing every 50 Shades of Grey scene in that reading. I was like, how do you keep your straight face? I literally would have commented on that. I must have, yeah. But it was funny. I mean, not the no sex part, but the um, the way they are able to talk about it, because I just I don't know, half of the reading I clicked off, or I was just like blushing and sitting in the corner. I'm like, oh, it just happened. But anyways, that's me. um yeah, but apart from that, that's all I had for you. Pile number 6, thank you for watching. You've been an amazing viewer. Like, share, and subscribe to my video. If not, I hope to see you in my next reading. Take heed. Bye. Hi, my beautiful subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. You are amazing for doing that. So this reading is going to be for you. It's a collective, since it's a very good number, I think. So this message is for the collective of you, and I want to see like what protection is happening for you, what blessing is happening for you, and who is trying to invade one of your blessings, right, or take it away from you. So you have the 8 of Swords. Okay, what's happening for you? I just heard like you being released. You are going to be unstoppable this season. I just heard this season. 3 of Pentacles. This could be a work situation, or I just want to say like this is a very calculated risk that you took for something. Okay, sorry, it's a bit whimsy, the angle. I hope you appreciate my whimsiness. You have the 2 of Cups. So what's happening for you in this season, to my subscribers, is 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. This season, I just feel like you are limitless. You are expanding. You are expanding with I don't know, this 2 of Cups is throwing me off guard. Why is this 2 of Cups here? 5 of Swords. Oh, you're not. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so, okay, this is a very juicy gossip, okay? Someone in your circle, in your friend circle, your work circle, spread a rumor about you regarding the person you're interested in, okay? Now, this could be a work thing, this could be it will soon be revealed to you with this 5 of Swords. Wow. Okay, so the letters that I'm seeing is E, H, T, O, R, and F. These are the letters in this person's name, initials, that spread a rumor about you, and your crush or someone you're romantically interested in got to know about you through this person. And they're like spreading rumors and gossip about you. Okay, what else? You have the King of Swords and 8 of Pentacles. So I don't know if your crush is on a position that is higher, or they somehow have like more power than someone else, and they just shut this person out or off. They just kind of like hushed this person, like, shut up, don't talk about my subscriber who's watching subscribe to my channel. Okay, interesting, because you see the topic that I had in mind, and now it's getting on the gossip around you. Wow, okay, let it just happen. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. You have someone's favor. Like you're someone's favorite. You're someone's favorite no matter what you do. This person is like, they can't help but favor you. They can't help but be on your side. They can't help but like favor you out of the entire bunch I'm hearing. They can't help but just come towards you no matter what. They will always choose you, by the way. You know who this person is. Five of Pentacles. No matter what, they'll always choose you. Otherwise, they will not choose anyone else. Five of Wands. Yes. Someone has chosen you. Someone has already considered you as, oh my god, they're King of Pentacles. Now, this is a person who can manifest things, who has the assets, who has the means to manifest material things in their lives. So this person has already chosen you as the partner. Funnily, it was coming as someone, and now it is showing like the king. Let's see what's happening for my subscriber since we are revising this reading. You have the Chariot and the Hangman. You're going somewhere, you're moving, you're relocating, you are like traveling somewhere soon. This is somewhere that I do feel you will love this. You'll love this spot. You're going to fall in love, and as well you're going to get the means to stay in this place with the lovers. Oh my god, it could be this person as well. Or it could be like the romantic interest. But I don't get it. I don't get that these two people are different. I just feel like it's just a matter how you see them. With the Seven of Cups, they are so much more. With the Seven of Pentacles, they're so much more than you've ever seen this person. Like whoever is choosing you over everyone else. And this Queen of Wands, they are highly attracted to you, my subscriber. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you don't something about you is like you don't see them the way they see you, but they have already chosen. With this Knight of Swords, they're just ready to attack you. Justice, lock you down, husband or wife you up. I mean, okay, what are the blessings is coming my subscribers' way? What are the blessings coming my subscribers' way? Seven of Wands. Oh, someone is not staying single for long. Nine of Cups. Because the way you have decided that you're not going to settle for anyone else, you're not going to be single for long. Oh my god, the Hermit. Like, if you think about the traditional sense of these cards, you'd be like, no, the Hermit is like going back and healing. No, with you, you've already been through that. So you're now coming out. You're becoming everyone's desire. I just heard desire. You're being desired by literally people you have no idea about. You've never met them, you've never seen them, but you're being desired. Can you imagine? I don't know how this is a blessing, but it is. With the Judgment clarifying the Hermit. Yeah, this is your divine and then we have the three cards popping out. This is your divine gift from the universe. Then you have the Four of Pentacles, the Magician. Someone is like badly manifesting you. This could be for some. You have the World. You're starting something with of course, the engagement. You're getting engaged. The Fool. This person could have a T, H, E, F, O or L in their name. Alright? Okay, so I'm gonna do some nice readings for my subscribers only. I love this that it just flipped to the gossip and tea on you. Rather, I was just thinking like who's gonna get the blessings, and who's gonna come in between and everything. But I love the turn that we took, both of us, you and I just saw 1, 10, and 11 on the timer, so it is a good time to end this reading, and I hope to see you again in my new videos. I appreciate your subscription, you liking, interacting with my videos. I love your comments. Thank you that you're commenting, you are taking time in commenting. And yeah, I'm gonna do a lot more whimsy stuff. So stay tuned. Bye.